De-escalating an angry stakeholder without raising your voice in 3 steps. Did you know that in business setting, when a stakeholder is angry, it does not mean a pure aggression, but rather unspoken fears. And it is our role to dig until we can understand the nature of the fear behind the aggression. Whereas aggression in its pure form is really hard and unpredictable, narrow it down to fears may help us to identify the real nature of the accusation. How to do it? First of all, you need to remain calm. There is no room for explaining yourself, for telling it was all because of the weather, that you spent so much money on the system and that you're so angry that it doesn't work, but it's not your fault. No, your stakeholder does not want to hear this. In business setting, explaining yourself like this is pointless. Rather than this very natural reaction of self-defense, I would like you to try to remain calm, to just listen to what your stakeholder is saying to you. Then everything or most of the things will be said by your stakeholder. Don't interrupt, just sit and just listen. Just keep the eye contact, be very respectful, and that is it that you need as your step number one. Do nothing, plus be very respectful. So, really try to avoid this natural body response that wants to explain yourself, that you did nothing wrong, that it's not your fault, that you actually had good intentions, because it does not matter. Second step, when everything is gonna be said, when you actually give your stakeholder the time to say everything, now the anger can melt a little bit down, revealing its real form as a fear. Now is the time to ask questions. I want you to ask this one magical question, this one magical word, which is why. Let me tell you this. This word is a pure magic. When someone is saying something, is saying some accusation, just ask why. But not like in a random way, but really care. I want your why to go to the floor. Why? Because when I speak to you like this, I bring you comfort. But if I chose this way of speaking, like why? It would not bring you comfort, but rather irritation. I would be very irritating, but I don't want to be irritating. I want to be comforting. I want you to feel my knowledge. I want you to trust me. And I want you to know that you are in good hands. Therefore, I need to show that to you with my voice. So, why? And don't take it too literally. Sometimes the accusations that the client, the stakeholder, holds against us needs something a little bit more than why. For instance, something is broken, it doesn't work. Oh, why you think that? Why is that? What happened? I had a very bad experience. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Can you please elaborate what is behind this? Like, really be curious about it and ask questions. So that is our step number 2. Step number 3 is to focus on your client. What I mean by it is that, again, throughout this whole process, we need to resist from this natural body response to explain ourselves and really try to empathize. Because if you don't understand your client, you cannot say that you understand. So no matter what, do not sell them bullshit. Don't say that you understand when you actually don't. Don't say that you empathize when you don't. Because bullshit has no place in a business setting. Because bullshit is a pure sign of disrespect that neither you nor your clients should use. So whatever it is that you're going through right now during those accusations, do not tell lies. Do not say, oh, I understand you completely. It is all our fault. Yes, our system is absolutely stupid. And the money that I put there, it's just a product of my own stupidity. And you're genius. Like, I'm so sorry. Nobody wants to hear that. So, in a nutshell, step number 1, be quiet and just listen. But, like, listen good. Step number 2, ask questions. As many whys as you can. Step number 3, focus on the person that is accusing you of something, on an angry stakeholder, do not focus on yourself. Do not explain yourself. Raising your voice is not a solution, is not needed of solving your conflict. Thank you so much for watching.